Well, sick. Well, we got a segment from Forecast. Me and Dooma got to test out a couple Forecast surfboards. These are sustainably built boards in Sardinia, Italy, which is pretty legit. They officially launched in 2025. They're made of bioresins, crafted obsidian volcanic rock, which is pretty scientific.
So I met up with the Forecast guys. They were putting the team together about 6 months ago. They did this roundtable in Malibu, and I went down. And it's all ex-Burton guys, and then some guys that were involved in analog. And they kind of came together, and I think they see an opportunity in surf and seeing what Former and Riviera and all these new brands are doing to kind of throw their hat in the ring and try to create some more space and sponsor some more surfers. So they've got a great group of guys that come from a big brand like Burton that have had massive success and understand what was good and kind of where it fell off. The surfboards are kind of like the Trojan horse. They're made in Sardinia. They're kind of like the Ferrari of surfboards. They're expensive. They're going to tap into other shapers. I mean, they used these ones that we rode as the Grouse model. It's shaped by that guy, Justin Turnay from Dark Arts. So I imagine like in the Firewire sense, they'll tap different shapers to make the boards and the different models. And then on the team side, Chipper was their first signing and he will choose the rest of the team. So kind of like how these guys are where Dane and Craig kind of decide who comes on and talk to the rest of the team. Chipper will be that guy kind of building that team. But yeah, the surfboards are kind of just the phase one, and we rode the Grouse model here, but I think as you see it, as you follow it over the next couple of months, you'll see the clothing side come to life. I know Chipper had a collection that sold out pretty quick and people responded pretty well to. So another new brand in surf, Dane.
Rad.
What? Well, we're going to let you judge. We'll let you judge it since you made this wave famous at Emmawood. Oh, I'm allowed to say that? No?
Yeah,
it's pretty blown out at this stage. But fuck, it's a hard wave to surf. So we'll let you judge this heat between Josiah and I.
Me and Dooma are about to have a straight up surf off. Going straight to the final. We're going to be testing out these Forecast surfboards. We're riding the Grouse model. This thing's a groveler, got low rocker, single to double concave. Kind of perfect for the waves we're going to be surfing right now.
I wanted to go to C Street or Rincon, but Josiah wanted to smaller waves because it's David versus Goliath.
Give myself the advantage.
It has been versus never been. Let's do this.
Not cool, Dooma. I'm the never been, if you guys are wondering.
So we got a little treat in here coming up later. You'll see someone, a familiar face, ripping it. Did a better job than Josiah and I.
Yeah, Dane, what do you think of that wave from Dooma? It's pretty weak.
Well, it's double overhead for Josiah. But Josiah, talk about quickly how the board went, how it felt, like compared to what you've been riding.
Yeah, for sure. I was riding the 5.4 Grouse model. It's a groveler. It's got really low rocker, single to double concave. Super small board. My standard shortboard's a 5.10, but this is a groveler's 5.4. It had a bit of weight to it too, which kind of like carried speed through turns a lot more than what I thought it was going to be like. It had like a lot of hold and drive through turns. That was a sick pit. Dang. But yeah, the board worked well.
It was heavier than you thought?
It was way heavier. I think that's something.
Do you like weight?
No, I don't. But I think Chippa mentioned that he wanted weight for these boards because he hates light boards. And he advocated for them, and he's said it's like the best board he's ever felt. And I think the added weight just made the board kind of.
Nice turn.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I felt
you guys
like
are
that was
ripping.
a heat winner. Oh, look at Veers.
So Veers stole my board for about 30 minutes of a 45-minute surf.
How do you like it?
Yeah, he said it felt pretty good. He wanted some more waves, but I needed to get it back because Josiah was running away with the heat.
Did he really say it went good? He doesn't have anything good to say about most boards.
He said he would like to ride it more, put it that way.
Veers said he wanted to buy an entire quiver. No, but seriously, this board was super small, but it carried a lot of speed through turns with that added weight. Dooma just needed more wax. But yeah, I think Chippa being that heavily involved, like it was a good call making these boards a little heavier because it kind of
Dude, you guys are ripping.
So
who won the heat?
We'll let you make the call after
I think Josiah.
this. He got that one.
Is that my first ever heat win after getting smoked in the Rincon Classic?
I think you look too big for him.
I definitely don't fit in that little pocket.
That was my strategy.
And also, it's weird how it feels so small and then it looks head high in footage too.
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
I felt like I was paddling into waist-high waves.
It's kind of cool though. Like on a small day, you can still get clips.
It's a really difficult wave to surf and then line up. Like Josiah knew which ones to pick. I just kept getting
it's not that hard, Dooma. Yeah, no, that was
complicated wave.
That was the day we were out at Strand, and I was having a shocker, and I was like, I'm going to Emmawood.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fun.
And what's funny too, because if you surfed it on a day like that, you would, and that was your only experience out there,
Yeah.
you'd probably be like, this wave must get so good, but it just doesn't.
Not the reality of it is actually so average and mushy, and this was like a pulsing swell where it was kind of doubling up. But yeah, Dooma, what were you feeling on your board? It definitely looked like that slip was user error, but we got this slow-mo clip of you, and the board looks pretty solid under your feet.
So I like the board. It felt good. It was definitely smaller than what I normally ride. I don't normally go into 510, but I kind of followed the leaders, so I went for a 33 liters. That's what I'm riding now. So I would have liked it a bit bigger, but it was light. I mean, it wasn't like light, but light compared to my boards. I guess your boards are so small that they generally feel a lot lighter than they are. I felt pretty standard weight for mine. I do know
That was a really sick turn.
That was.
Thanks.
The guy who founded the factory in Sardinia, I can't remember his name right now, but when I met him in Malibu, he was obsessed with making sure that the flex was the same as a PU board. And that was kind of their focus, right? Just making sure that they could get that flex the same. And he had some scientific studies done and a bunch of, what's it called? Like where they test the flex and all that. And he said it was spot on. It felt a little stiffer than a traditional PU. But I just need to surf it a bit more. I think, and on a longer ride point would be a bit more fun.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool riding them. I think I never would have gone with a 5.4, and it was actually sick to find out that you can ride those boards so much smaller than you normally would. It paddled pretty sick, and it's made for those waves. Like going out there, I was so hyped to get to try it because like a little punch and small waves, that board was pretty rad.
Yeah, I mean, they paddle well and they go fast. Like in California, if you can catch waves and go fast, you're having fun. It'll keep you in the water. So it hit those two boxes and then turned on a dime. It turned really easy. So yeah, I mean, I'm keen to ride mine a bit more. Dane, they're starting a new brand. What advice do you have for them? What do's and don'ts?
Well, it sounds like they have some experience in business, so I shouldn't advise them.
They've called on some juggernauts, Burton and everybody, but I don't know. I mean, what would be some of the do's and don'ts? You
I don't know. I've actually been curious how surfboard companies do. There's so many surfers these days. Everybody needs boards. There's got to be a good market for it, and people always get excited for something new.